What's the deal, YouTube? This is 432DZ coming at you with a reaction video. So these reaction videos are actually going to be a new thing on my channel now. It's not just going to be Andrew Tate videos, They're going to vary from person to person, subject to subject, a vast amount of subjects and, topics to discuss. So, I think this is going to be fun. It's going to be good, informative for sure. And I think we all can definitely learn from each video. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Everybody already knows I was banned because I talked against the system, against the Matrix. They
Just
know
the system in general.
The system in general, yeah. I mean, someone compared me to Socrates, which is a compliment, but he was vilified. He ended up poisoning himself in Athens. And the charge against him was corrupting the youth. If you read about his poisoning and his arrest, they said he was corrupting the youth, but he wasn't corrupting them. He was inspiring them to challenge authority. He was inspiring them to think for themselves. When they were told something, instead of blindly complying, he said, look, analyze who these people are who are telling you to do X. And I even had a tweet I put out on my, I've been banned on Twitter forever. So I've been through 20 Twitter bans. I come back as undercover, whatever. But I've been saying I said, if you have a point of view that you are very strong in your adherence to, if you truly believe something, you need to sit and analyze whether it's your own personal experience that makes you believe something, or if someone else or something else has convinced you of this. And if they have, you need to then once again analyze that point of view and analyze who these people are and what they want from you. Do they truly want the best of you? If the news convinces you of something to the point where you're going to argue with your own family members at a dinner table, does the news really care about you more than your family? This is a genuine question. You need to analyze every belief you hold, where it came from, and then analyze what their intentions are. And if you start to do that, you look at something like COVID, for example, it's an easy one. You look at all the bullshit they were saying and you sit here and go, wait, these people don't care about me. If I had diabetes or I needed insulin, or if I had cancer, or if I got in a car crash, anything, they'd be hitting me with medical bills I could never possibly afford. They'd let me die. But they are insisting I take this shot for free on repeat. This doesn't make sense. And when you encourage people to think for themselves, especially the youth, that's what Socrates got accused of. He's corrupting the youth. And to be honest with you, a huge portion of my fan base were 18 to 23, 24-year-old males. When you have the youth, the masculine youth of the world, thinking for themselves, that's pretty scary to authority. Because it's the masculine youth of the world that is, one, the revolutionaries, and two, also, that's the backbone of the slave force. If you need people to go die in a ditch in Afghanistan, you need them. If you need people to work bullshit jobs in a coal mine with no health care, you need them. If you need people to blindly comply to bullshit, you need them more than anybody, more than you need the feminists and the liberals. You need the real men to go out there and comply with the bullshit, to live a shitty existence, to purport and prop up a system.
The warrior class.
The warrior class, right? And if enough of these men stand in one place and say, this is enough, that's when a revolution happens. Mm-hmm. So this is the most dangerous group of the demographic that the Matrix and the people are trying to control, and they have to have a narrative over. And that's why they're trying to weaken them in every regard. And when I'm sitting there saying, don't listen to the bullshit, become physically strong, think for yourself, prioritize your brotherhood above what the fucking Matrix is telling you, do not blindly comply, resist the slave mind, all these things I'm saying, they just sat there one day and said, wait, the most popular person on the planet is saying, don't listen to our bullshit. Delete.
Yes.
Yep. Pretty much how the system goes, man. If you don't comply, they will definitely try to get you out of here. But honestly, everything that he had to say was pretty 100% spot on. Because if you can demasculate the man, then who is going to defend, who's going to defend the people? Like, at the end of the day, everybody should not be scared of the government. The government should be scared of us, because obviously there's a lot more of us. If we were all to come together and fight against the common enemy, the government, the system, the Matrix, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, you actually do need to go back and really tap into the shadow side and really tap into some things that, some beliefs that you may have that may have been, implanted in your head at a very young age, watching TV shows like Disney, and it was a whole bunch of subliminal messages in those type shows. So You know, it could be a whole bunch of stuff in our subconscious minds just lingering that we don't even know about, or we have a certain set of beliefs that's in our head that we don't even know where it came from. So you do need to analyze your head, analyze your thoughts, your thought patterns, all that stuff, because it's important, because you need to have control over your mind. If you don't have control over your mind, then somebody else will have control over your mind, and that is not a good thing, because if they can control your mind, then hey, that's all there is to it. They got your body. Next thing is your soul. But no, that was a very good little clip of Andrew Tate. The thing about it is, this interview was 5 hours long. Like, he was really spitting some shit. So it's probably gonna be a lot of clips from this interview alone that I'm probably just gonna, sit down and just, give a little bit more extra, explanation. But yeah, I think this is gonna be fun, man, because a lot of the stuff he is saying was some of the stuff that I was saying, like, pre-COVID, honestly. Like, I was on the conspiracy theorist tip. I woke up right after I got out of high school, so all the things that he's saying now is very good, because it's at a big level. Like, he's the most Googled man on the planet saying these things with no fear. Like, this is the exact male role model that we needed. And hey, he's still standing tall to this day. So, yeah. So that was the end of that reaction video. If you guys want to, let's see. Oh yeah, if you guys want to join the real world, the real world is Andrew Tate's platform where you can learn to make money online. You can sign up for that. It's just $50 a month, and if you grind it out, you could really earn your money back just like that. It all depends on how much you grind. You got to put the work in. If you don't put the work in, how do you expect any returns back? You feel me? So if you want to join the real world, you can go to the link in the description. But yep, that's the end of this video, and I'll see y'all later.